Hello, Ryan here for the London Craftsman again, and today's video is just a quick one. I've been having a go with the domino machine, the Festool Domino machine, the DF500Q. And what I am going to do is I'm going to do a little cheat basically. I'm doing a little slot with it, a continuous slot. And probably not advisable because you're trying to connect up holes, but it seems to be working for me as long as you do them in the right increments. But as you can see here, we've got half of a continuous slot here. We've got our 10mm cutter in, which is the biggest cutter in the actual machine, a brand new one. And I've had to tape these little spring things down because they keep on springing up and getting in the hole and pushing away from the fence. But anyway, I've worked out the distance from the edge to the start of the cutter. So I've marked that on where I was starting my machine. And then also from the back plate to the start of the blade is 5mm. So I've set up my fence 5mm away from where my slot needs to be. So like I said, very short. All I'm going to do is just going to do a continuous set of plunging, have my hoover on, don't care about the bench. So I know that my blade is going all the way through and going to go a little bit into my bench, which saves the breakout of the back of this piece. What we are trying to make is this little fence here. So this fence is for a sort of like a router table style fence. Anyone who's been following me, we've been making this ultimate workbench, as you can see here. We've sort of made about 3 parts of it already. Part 1, part 2, part 3. So if you're interested, have a look at the ultimate workbench build. You'll see what we're trying to achieve. But this is going to be connecting and helping us with our fence for our router lift. So the router is going to come up and down. All right, so we're going to make an adjustable fence, but what we're trying to do is achieve these little slots in the back. So these front faces can move side to side, and we're just going to use a butterfly nut on the end. You're probably aware of those little butterfly nuts that you can just snip up by hand. All right, so got my goggles on. Like I said, I've set up my domino to 12mm, the lowest setting, so I know I'm not going straight through and keep on going, just enough to go through my 12mm birch. Yeah, I've set up the domino also to the biggest setting, the loosest setting, which is the biggest slot, so I get this groove done or this slot done in least passes as possible. And I'm just going to take my time. Ready? So you can see so far what we're achieving. Seems to be working well. I'm happy. I'm taking my time with the plunging. Not trying to take off too much in one go. We've done this a few times before, making louvre doors, and it seemed to work really well. I just bloody hate getting the router out and making all that dust up, I really do. See, there's no dust at all with this. There we go, that was the last one. So let's see what's happened, because this is literally the test piece. So we've done it once with louvre doors to create the slots in the edge of a door, like the diagonal slots, where we had 4 of them glued together, not glued, clamped together, and did our slots, bang, 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 to create those slots for the louvres. But literally, this is the prototype as such. So you can see, look, just about gone through, don't care about that, that's my bench. Nice, clean, cut both sides. A little bit there, that just needs to be pushed through or sanded. What do you think? Continuous slot. spot on, isn't it? I'm really chuffed with that. So we just use the 10mm cutter, loosest setting, set it up to the correct depth, take your time. Yeah, what more can I say? Great little machine. So that is it. That is going to be perfect. We just got one more on this and then job done. As you can see, the Domino's got more than one use. It's not just for dowels and tenons or whatever you want to call them. You can make other little bits and pieces out of them. It's quite versatile. Maybe you might be able to use that procedure yourself and that technique. So, and the best thing about it hardly makes any dust. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take it easy. Ciao for now.